You're with us here on a fresh new edition of Midcap Radar. The market has sold off. I mean, over the last, half an hour, maybe a little bit more, sharp sell-off. We were over 100 points lower. And there is about a 20-25 odd point recovery from the lows, which has set in. But overall, it's looking weakish. I mean, a little unsure across the board. Maybe the only space which has still got a little bit of green is the entire metals space, Hindalco, the steel names, etc., which we'll talk about in just a bit. With me over the next 30 minutes, my colleague Sonal Butra. Hi, Sonal.
Hi, Prashant. Good afternoon. And the sell-off that we're seeing is led by the Asian stocks, right? So a big slide as far as the Asian indices are concerned. We have the Hang Seng, which is down right now. It's down around 5% as we speak, led by the technology stocks. Shanghai is down 2.5%. Nikkei is managing to be in the green right now. But overall, Dow futures also down 200 points. So the last couple of minutes that we've seen this fall is largely led by the global cues, the weak global cues that we are seeing. But as Prashant mentioned, we'll be speaking about a lot of stocks and a lot of market-moving news. But first up, let's start with the top headlines. Market sees a sharp fall to the day's low as stocks take a knock ahead of the outcome of the US Federal Reserve's meeting on Wednesday. Banks and midcaps fall in line.
Dr. Reddy's tanks in trade after the company posted a tepid profit figure and margins missed estimates in the first quarter. Flat performance in the US market indicates price pressures in some products. The company says they received a subpoena from the SEC for documents pertaining to CIS geographies.
Tata Motors, L&T and Axis Bank post numbers short of expectations and fail to spark any meaningful reaction in trade. Midcaps like DLF, Jindal Stainless and Zensar Technology react positively to their results.
Stocks of steel majors rally on reports that China could impose export tariffs of between 10 to 25% on steel. Hindalco too gains after Novelis releases its first quarter FY22 guidance that pips expectations.
And stocks of Equitas Small Finance Bank and Equitas Holdings rally after the merger swap ratio is declared. While a lower float boosts the bank's shares, the holding company shares rally as the steep discount vanishes.
Okay, so that's basically what we have as far as top stories are concerned. Shrikant Chouhan is with us of Kotak Securities. Shrikant, thanks very much. Good to have you here. Mid-session sell-off. What do you make of it? And any way to trade the index here?
Yeah, so like Prashant, it was expected because the market has spent almost 3 days close to 15,900 levels, Friday, Monday, and even today also. The market was very close to the levels of 15,900, but from there again, now it is coming back. So if we see the overall pattern of the market, then it is still in the range. And after hitting the lows of 15,700, it is again rebounding or bouncing back. So we need to trade with the range which are there in the market. And even at current levels, I feel that already the market has fallen to its extreme level. PCR is not showing any major overbought or oversold strain. So it is at neutral level. And because it has fallen from the highs of 15.9 to almost 15.7, we should look for adding some long position at current levels with a stop loss at 15,650.
Okay, Shrikant, the markets are weak. Of course, you've told the levels that you're watching out for as well. But what are your individual technical picks at this point in time?
See, these chemicals and commodities are still doing really well, and they are into proper breakout. I would say on monthly, quarterly basis, they are into fresh breakouts. So one thing is very clear that we need to look for adding this stock only if there is any specific trade to take. Follow-up buying is also there as compared to financials and IT. We are seeing a lot of momentum in these two sectors. We like NOSIL, which is into fresh new highs, and the pattern is indicating us that it's a price and volume breakout. It is heading for the levels of 300. That's the view. We should look for adding at current levels with a stop loss at 250 on the downside. The other stock which we like is Nalco, which is currently trading at 85.86, and based on wave pattern, it has completed its corrective pattern at 81, 82 levels. So we can keep stop loss at 82 for creating any long position, and again we can expect 93 to 95 on the high side.
Okay, all right, Shrikant, thank you so much for joining us and telling us what levels to watch out for as far as the benchmark indices are concerned and your individual technical picks as well. Markets down around 70 points as we speak. But with that, we'll slip into a short break now. We'll connect with Nimish Mehta, who's the founder and director of research at Delta Advisors, to decode Dr. Reddy's sharp fall after reporting Q1 FY22 numbers. Stay tuned.